Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheney 180 and
Lago Figs.
Chamba.
I'm Jurassic Jesser.
And you guys are listening to Chatmigos.
Assemble! There we go.
All right. That worked. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. Yeah.
It's like you wait for the Who's gonna do the first?
Honestly, that's what I'm waiting for, to be honest.
It's gonna be all right. Well, we've got a real fun show today. How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
I'm okay.
Okay.
How are you?
How about you, Cheney? There you go.
I can't complain. Cannot complain. And if I did, you guys wouldn't want to hear it. So there is that. But without further ado, let's get our guest in here. The man, the myth, the legend, Bill Maru, the Toychanic himself. What's going on, Billy?
Oh, my two amigos. What's going on, guys?
Yo,
hello. What's up?
Drinking in style.
Absolutely.
Fancy.
Heck yeah. All right, how you been, Billy? Busy?
Absolutely. It's been what a steady year already. It's been pretty wild, man. I got back took a break for a while and got back in, and it just has exploded like it always does. Anytime I take a break, people freak out and they think I'm not coming back, I guess. I don't know. I got guys hitting me up. They're like, are you still doing that? I'm like, absolutely. Just pile it on. Let's go.
Yeah,
so business is good.
It'll be there when I'm done taking my break. But right now I'm gonna chill out and enjoy my time not doing this, and then I'll be right back at it.
That's the thing. Everybody needs a reliable, honest mechanic, and you're the one in the toy industry here. So
you know what? There's no better words to describe Billy than that. Reliable and honest for sure. Billy is the man. I've said this numerous times in numerous other shows, but I can't say it enough.
Appreciate that. I really
There's too many people like me out there, right, Lago, with the what'd you call it? The T-Rex hands?
The stinger hands.
Oh, the stinger hands. I like to just
it was yet again another it was another spell check error that just stuck. So it became stinger hands.
Yeah, stinger hands.
Oh gosh.
All right. Well, before we go any further, let's acknowledge our Chatmigos in the chat here. Thanks everybody for tuning in on this wonderful Toad Tuesday. And as always, be sure to hit that thumbs up, share, let your friends know Billy the Toy Mechanic is here, hanging out with us tonight on Chatmigos Assemble. And if there's something that you got to say and you can't wait, go ahead and throw in a super chat. We'll stop what we're doing and read your super chat. So without further ado, we've got K-Kaz. He's the 507th person. Berserk is always first. Toy Box of Doom. What's going on? The Wrestling Hound. Woo! We got Chad Kinsler, the man, the myth, the legend out here making Spider-Man dreams happen for everybody. This guy, holy cow. I can't say enough nice things about him either. He's out here fighting, cases and cases of Spider-Man and just helping everybody out, helping everybody acquire them. So, Chad, you are the man, sir. We got Lucky Butter with the knives out for the Tuesday crew. So make sure to tune in to Unparalleled after this. We got Thunder Crow is in the house. Soul Brother is here. Johnny Number Cinco, what's going on, man? AZ Toy Hunters Guild, what's up? Fly Zone 21, the One Fist. Omar V, how's it going? Dorian J's in the house. 1-6 Shooter is also here. Malls Halls, Toy Ren Sue, Mobile Recluse. Bat Force Grumps. Grumps is in the house. He's also got the knives out for the Tuesday crew. So shout out to the Tuesday crew. Cap McKay, what's going on, man? Crescent Blue Zero saying hi. Hello, how are you? Mr. Ortega is here. We've got Dark Bulb. Oh, the Fallen Fett. He's watching us, everyone. He says, assemble! Awesome.
What's up,
If you guys didn't watch Thursday night, Ernie was on fire. Holy
Love
cow.
it. So good.
Woo. Man. All right, we got Toy Brigade in the house. Action Figure Boncho, what's up, man? I hope you are good. Ernie says, "What's up, fam? What's up, Ernie?" We've got 796 Makeup Studios in the house. The Contour King is here, ladies and gentlemen. Jose Gonzalez, I didn't forget about you. 80s baby.
Yes.
What's going on, man?
What's up,
Man.
Dario?
Great. Love you, Dario.
Love you.
I will never, ever say that enough. Marvel Kicks is in the house. Plastic Predicaments. Salacious Crumb. Sato 1414. NYC Figure Fanatic. What's going on? Adam Van Wickler. He made it as well.
Ooh.
Obi-Wan is here. We've got and Fortress Madamus. So awesome. I believe we are all caught up.
Nice.
All right. So without further ado here, Billy, for people who may not have had a toy break on them and they don't know where to go, who are you? What do you do? Where did you come from, Billy?
My name is Billy Mahoney, but I go by Bill Maru from Bill Maru Toychanics. If you're wondering where the Bill Maru name came from, I'm a huge fan of the old video game Tenchu, and it was a ninja game. The main guy was named Ricky Maru. I put Bill in front of it. That's it. That's the only deepness. That's as deep as that goes. I started doing this over a decade ago. Actually, it's crazy how long it's been. I started in customizing, and in that process, you learn how to, take figures apart. Things are going to break during that as well. So you learn how to fix them, or you are out that cash. And I hate that. And so it kind of spiraled into, I found more of a love doing that. So now I just like to help collectors basically, get their toys back in their hands and posing. I mean, it sucks whenever you spend that much money on something, even $20, even $35 for like, but get it back in people's hands and whatnot. So that's kind of what I do now. I'm on Instagram and YouTube and all that stuff. You can look up Bill Maru Toychanics, and that's kind of the fast of it.
Okay, awesome. We got a very generous super chat from the Toy Box of Doom. He says, "Bill fixed my Zombone, modded my Black Mana. Still very happy with both. Stoked we have great talented people like him in the community. Cheers, Billy."
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I remember that's the only Plunderling I've ever repaired. So
wow.
Shout
I wonder
out
what
to
he
him.
did to that thing to break it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We all know Drew takes care of his stuff.
Yeah, that was a common issue actually with Zombone. The only one that was like kind of breaking at the hip, and Ricky had confirmed that from Plunderlings. He was like, you got to heat this one up. It was the only one that really needed some heat, but on the new releases, not an issue. So
Nice.
Good.
Yeah.
We got another generous super chat from Marvel Kicks. He says, "Just want to show love. Billy fixed my Mafex comic Spider-Man. Billy is the man."
Nice.
I agree with you.
Dude.
I agree. So as always, we go around the table here and we kind of fire off a couple questions at you, Billy.
Okay.
So we'll let Lago go first.
Sorry, I'm some technical difficulties over here. I think you've been asked this 100 times because I've seen you on a bunch of streams, but I always like the answer. Maybe it'll change. What's the most difficult thing that you fixed? Figure that you fixed?
I can tell you.
Wait, before you say it, I think I remember something.
Okay.
I think I remember you saying the one you hated the most was probably like the Mezco female bodies.
Okay.
I think. All right, I'll stop.
I have repaired those a lot. It does suck because of how tiny. It's usually the it's the wrists from the female Mezcos that are tough, dude. The one that got me, the one that put me into like the red zone was this. I think it's Spider-Man 2. It was the Raimi Spider-Man, and this thing's like 18 inches and super.
Oh, the super articulated one.
Yeah.
Remember that? Yeah, it's a toy base.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This thing was heat pressed from like the 7th layer of hell. Like you can't crack the plastic.
Oh wow!
And and a mom sent me this. She was really freaking cool, man. She was getting it done for a kid. It was her kid's favorite toy, so I was like, all right, I'll take it on. It had a spring in the center. So the Toy Biz figures, think of Maestro Hulk from Toy Biz.
Yeah.
The springs were so tight that they broke in the midst. It broke through the plastic when you bent it because the
Ooh.
plastic wasn't strong enough. And so it literally bent this plastic. And man, I had to make a brand new spring mechanism because hers popped out, and she lost it. And this took me like,
Wow.
I had to spend 3 days. I remember I was on here with my friend Ryan Folsom. I've known a long time, and he saw, man, I just was like broken. I was just sitting here like, dude, it was the hardest thing I've ever fixed in my life. And I was just on the fence of like hitting this lady up and being like, I can't do it. Like, I don't know how to say this, but I can't do it. But I got it, man. There's a post. I'll have to tag you guys in it just so you can see the madness that went on there. But that was it, man. Somebody hit me up the other day about fixing one. I told him no. I sent him the link. I was like, there's something. And he's like, how'd you do all that? I was like, I don't remember.
Yeah,
There's like
it's been so long.
more parts in this thing, dude. I don't know what I did. It was just a
Dang.
bunch of random stuff. So yeah, that was a nightmare, man. Oh,
We got another very generous super chat from Soul Brother. He says, nice to see Toychanic Supreme back on the show. No question, just saying hi to the gang.
dude. Is that the soul brother that does like the amazing artwork?
Yes, it is.
Oh
the one
man,
and
what a
only.
cool guy. Oh, he's
Mhm.
awesome. I like him a lot.
He
Yep.
is. He is very cool.
He's very cool.
Chamba, do you have a question? for
Yes,
Billy?
I do. Billy, what
Mhm.
is the most common fixes you've done? Like, what's something that a lot of people have sent you to fix, basically?
You can find it there in your super chats from Marvel Kicks. That
Oh.
Mayfex, or excuse me, the Mawfex
Oh.
comic spider.
Pinky out. Nice.
Yeah. That. Oh man, what a wonderful figure! But those wrists,
Oh, so it's the wrist that you needed to fix.
it's the little peg
Ah.
that broke off.
Mm.
Their knees are starting to be a problem. I'm getting a lot of
Interesting.
knees in from like old, like almost every Spider-Man figure.
Was
from
it the original release or the
Yes.
cell shaded one?
both?
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, both of them. More so on the regular.
most on the regular one?
Um,
Okay.
If anybody out there has a broken Mayfex Spider-Man, either cell shaded or the comic version, go to eBay, buy the knockoff. The wrists are stronger, and you got extra parts, and it's
That's
cheaper than
better.
going with my
Yeah.
services to repair because I have to make them from scratch. Like that's what I started doing. Like I found these old Hasbro Iron Man figures that used to come with. Remember, they used to put them in like tin hands or something like that.
Mhm.
And I had all these old figures. Well, the wrists were crazy strong, so I just cut all the wrist pegs off of these things. The hole was the right size, so I just had to shape it into a
Oh.
tiny, like, kind of half sphere and
Right.
pop that thing on. I did it to my own because it was just better.
So yeah,
But yeah,
I
that's
guess-
most common.
that's a good suggestion though. Like for people who do have that, grab that KO one and just
Yeah.
have spare
Yeah.
parts.
It's
There's also because my wrist broke on my Mafex or Mayfex Spider-Man, and I have the comic version with
Mhm.
that stuff, and I was using basically a kneaded eraser and a toothpick for a wrist peg at one point, and then everybody was
style.
saying, get the bootleg, and I just never got around to it. But there's this guy named D-Star Toy Reviews
Yep.
that he 3D prints the wrist pegs himself now, just for the Mafex Spider-Man. So that's another option.
I saw that. I saw the price on it as well, and I'm just weird about that stuff. I haven't had a chance to test out 3D printed pieces as far as in my repairs, and that is something I really want to do. I'm thinking about just trying to start some 3D sculpting just to do basic shapes.
Mhm.
Because
I got them, and they're pretty good. It worked.
Okay.
It worked for me. And you get like 4 of them,
Okay.
which is nice. So,
Awesome.
but you don't get a full figure like you get the
Yeah.
bootleg one.
Again,
And the
The
bootleg
KO, you
one
got
is
all this
just as
extra
good.
parts. Yeah, you got
The
extra
KO
parts. Mhm.
People are saying that the KO is just as good as the real one. Basically, almost the same thing.
The
Little
only
smaller.
issue, he's a little smaller. Is
Yeah.
the Peter Parker head looks?
Oh
Oh.
yeah.
But
But you
Like
wouldn't use that
like
though.
an
You wouldn't
eye
use
over
that.
here. and-
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just it looks like somebody just like spit paint at it. Like it was just.
Yeah.
But the figures, I mean, if you had a
Yeah.
little glue, there's a few loose bits. But dude,
Mhm.
if you get the joints are solid. Plus, you get all those extra hands and webbing.
True.
Might as well.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm not trying to force that out. The other guy, that's awesome to do those joints. I mean, that's a dream come true for me. That's why I kind of want to get a 3D printer just so I can have those pieces lying around.
Yeah, imagine,
Yeah, easy, quick swap for sure.
Absolutely.
Jesser, what you got for Billy?
Yeah, I just wanted to echo what everybody was saying. I've sent a couple of figures to Bill. You know, great quality. You know, you treated me well. I can't say enough. Thank you so much. Love it. But I do have a question. We've talked about this before, but what do you think about this guy?
What?
Need a little repair job on this guy right here.
Do you need to burp him first? Look at the size of that thing. Oh, dude. So totally repairable. That's I think if we talked about it, I probably told you, I was like, I feel bad for you because of the shipping cost. It's the rest of the screen. Just takes it over.
He's just trying to hold it.
Yeah, I mean, if you were able to go through and you were to fix that Dragon Ball figure, you're working on a much larger scale there. If you can heat that armpit up and pop that peg out that's broke.
You might need to fix something else too.
Did that just happen?
Yeah, that literally just happened.
This is that's comedy is pain, man.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Ouch.
This is Jesse's top figure 2022.
Yeah. Yeah. You need that soundbite.
You told me to take it out, take this out, take the joint out of the arm.
Yeah.
Or I could send the arm in.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna need the piece and then cast it, and then
I can either get it cast or I can fix that back. As long as what I always get nervous about, because we can fix that too. What I get nervous about is like whenever I can't test a joint, whenever I send it back, you know, that makes me super nervous. Because I mean, it's happened before. People get something and they're like, "Hey, man, like I went to move this and it broke." I'm like, "Oh man, I test everything, but sometimes things happen." And you know, for my deal is like, "Hey, send it back. I'll cover your shipping and I'll send it back." I lose money on a lot of those if it happens. Did I fix that?
You did.
Oh god, man, that was a dude. NECA quarter scales.
He's getting a flashback. Look at him.
So the thing you got a piece created from Casting Cave, you sent me a duplicate in case it ever were to happen again. And I thought that was so cool that you sent me that, because she actually has taken a couple of shelf dives since then, but she's still in one piece. So
that's good.
Yeah. Didn't she take a shelf dive live here on one of the podcasts?
Yeah, we've seen it. We've witnessed it live.
Yep. So many Ninja Turtles have met their end that way, man. Oof. I mean,
they're heavy.
They all break at the same place. They all break. I could literally I have a look at this. This is thanks to Corey at Casting Cave. These are all the different sizes. Right there, you got this was Wonder Woman. This is Deadpool. This is Hulk. This is a Ninja Turtle, and I think Daredevil is the same. There's even a smaller one. I don't even know what that one goes to. Yeah, dude, they're pretty, but man, they're too. The joint, the ratchet joint, is too strong. It's like just too sharp, and that piece that's in there, and it just snaps. It's not about the fall. It's just about that. I fixed one of those once. A turtle shipped it back, and it broke in transit. Oh, dude, I was like, I'll pay you to ship it back, and that's not cheap. It's like shipping a dog.
It's a quarter scale. It's not small.
No, it's not.
You might want to ask 112 Garage how they get those shipping rates.
Oof. So
yeah,
we got a very generous super chat from Berserk. He says, "Who's Bill's favorite Toymigos Discord mod?"
Oh God. I guess I kind of like them all.
There you go.
Oh, great. I love it.
I could.
All right.
Amigo, that's not fair. Get out of here with that noise.
Now, my question is, who would win in a fight, Nightcrawler or Aquaman?
Oh, come on, man.
That'd be such a
So
weird
unfair.
fight too.
I don't think those two would fight. Don't do that. Wait, if it's Momoa, Nightcrawler, pound him. He's done.
No, we're talking about the classic, tried and true,
Oh.
good old Arthur.
Well, I mean, where's the fight taking place?
Let's say it is on some rocky ledges, somewhat next to the ocean.
Oh man, I don't know, man. I think Kurt might be toast. I love my Kurt. I don't know. That'd be rough. Aquaman's a strong boy and he's fast. But
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think that would kill me to see that in action. Yeah. I got so much of them back there. I don't think I've ever thought of them fighting each other.
I'm
I'd like
sorry,
to
I
see
had
that.
to. It was a loaded question. I knew already from the jump.
Ugh.
Pit one of Bill's favorites against his other.
Those are my two guys, man. That will always be the main two.
Yeah,
It's too much.
awesome. All right. Well, let's go ahead and move along here to some toy news. Yeah.
Exciting.
Let's go.
All right.
Who makes that? I don't know. Toy Brigade. Who makes what?
Yeah.
All right. So as I said before, if you guys missed Thursday night show,
Hilarious. So fun.
go back and check the replay. Ernie was so on fire. He had reached Super Saiyan levels of fire. Like he was absolutely, oh man.
Just the bubble wraps.
The bubble wrap gloves, the dancing.
Oh, the dancing. I forgot about that too.
Yeah.
It was
There's
almost like a karaoke going on.
Yeah, there was bonsai trees involved. It was
loved
insane.
it. I
So,
loved it.
yeah, definitely go check that out. That was a blast, whole lot of fun. So yeah, check that out. But moving along here, let's do another promotional thing real quick. Did a review. That was fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
So check out the review of TNTina from Fortnite if you have not already. And let's get to the news now. Let's get to it. Holy cow! Amazing Yamaguchi going plus ultra again. We've got
This thing looks insane.
woo. Got some prototypes of Endeavor and Hawks here. Whoo. Do you My Hero at all, Billy?
I fixed a few My Heroes. I have never seen the show because, and this is super weird. Not one. I think maybe one of the designs appealed to me. I didn't like any of the looks of the characters.
Oh,
I-
my goodness.
I don't know. I don't like.
Get him,
I-
Bill.
You
Get him.
whispered that.
There's one dude that's got like wrapped like bandages on his hands or something. I saw McFarlane.
Like, who does that?
I thought he looked cool, but I don't know, man. I didn't bite down on it.
No
But
worries.
that looks
no
awesome.
worries. Yeah. This is Hawks, and then the guy with the fire is Endeavor. Holy cow! I can't wait to get my hands on that Endeavor.
It looks heavy.
These are insta pre-orders. Like the second they go up, I'm ordering these.
Those
Without,
wings look gorgeous on that.
Mhm.
The Hawks.
yeah.
Those are nice.
Yeah.
That's what we need more. We need better action figure wings, especially in
Mhm.
112.
Well, I was telling these guys in the Discord before that I the Amazing Yamaguchi has done X-Men stuff, and I'm like, dude, if they did an Archangel, that would be killer.
Oh,
Because they
Angel.
do all this crazy stuff with capes, and it's like, no, you're missing it. Like, do characters with wings. Like
yeah.
an Archangel would be stellar.
Hawkman.
Yeah, Hawkman would be killer. Even normal Angel would be killer. Like those would
Yes.
just be
Yeah.
holy cow.
And imagine with like their stylized look, how the Archangel wings would look. Oh,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Lago, you've mentioned this before when we were talking about it over the weekend. So you're staying away from the My Hero because you don't want to spend money, right?
Exactly. Yeah. I'm opposite of Bill Maru. I feel like I like the designs. I think the designs look awesome, and I'm afraid of the designs. I'm afraid of watching it because then I think I'd like it, and I'm gonna have to go and buy them. So
And the backtrack it, and then
yeah. So like the fire dude, those flame effects look awesome. The guys
Yeah.
with the wings look awesome. The other guy with the grenades looks pretty cool. There's like a teacher guy with long hair and like bags on his eyes that I like. That guy looks cool too. They
You know,
all
these are all heavily inspired, or this is heavily inspired by American comic books,
Mhm.
right?
yeah. That's what I heard. Yeah, I heard that the creator has a bunch of Marvel Legends and stuff.
oh
like
yeah, he
that.
does.
collects a ton of them. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So again, I like the design. And then there's the Gogeta looking guy. You know, that looks like a Dragon Ball character.
Yeah.
There's cool designs, but I'm gonna have to try to stay away from these. But I can't say I won't pick one up if I think it looks super awesome. You know, like I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see how long you can last. Yeah.
That's
All
what
right,
she said.
Chamba.
Oh, they both look fantastic. But I kind of expected them to. It'd be really interesting to see what the actual fire effects look like once it's in full color.
Mhm.
Whether it's going to be like a transparent thing or just fully painted. Yeah, they look great. I'm curious to see who else they're going to make after this.
Heck yeah. And Jesser, I know you're pumped about these, right, man?
I mean,
Number one
I
fan.
have zero idea what we're talking about right now, but
Yeah.
but the figures look freaking dope. I mean, come on, Lago.
Yeah.
I mean, especially if they make a figure like after you, right? A professor,
Yeah.
baggy eyes, like
Right.
Long hair,
Yeah.
long hair.
You know, it's
like,
funny.
wears
what's
glasses.
What's funny about that guy is I had like a couple kids come up to me and it's like, Mister, you look like this guy. And I'm like, who's this guy? This anime character. And they gave me his name. I'm like, I have no idea who this guy is. And then they showed it to me. I'm like, oh, yeah, I seen a McFarlane figure of that guy. You know? And it's that guy, the guy with the bags and
You're going to get that figure, though, right? That's the
he
figure
always
that you're
look-
going to get. I'd
What?
imagine.
for
That's
sure.
the figure that you're going to get, right, Lago?
Yeah, I mean, he's a cool looking dude, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they put out Amazing Yamaguchi, like you're in.
Yeah, I'd probably pick that guy up. That guy's cool looking. Yeah.
See?
Heck yeah.
There you go.
Didn't like Adam make like a Mezco version of him?
He did.
Yes.
Yeah.
He most certainly did.
I mean, those wings alone. I mean, let's buy
Yeah,
that just to
Those are
pop
nice.
them on my Redeemer or something.
Wings are better than the figure, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's move right along here. Not only did they show those off, but we got to see some more images here of this new 52 Superman. Not a lot of positivity going on here about this man's cape. And
His cape?
yeah.
That's the complaint.
Look at that. What
All
is
right.
that?
For sure.
But doesn't it come with a cloth one as well? Didn't they say it's going to come with the cloth one as well?
They did
Where is
say
it?
they did say it, but we don't know where it is because it wasn't shown off here. I haven't seen any shots of it. If you if you have shots of it, please tag me. Let me see them. I will gladly share them and tag you for sure. But yeah, we haven't seen the cloth cape yet. I've heard things about it. This is a big mysterious thing here because the cloth cape. People are like, "There's no way," and then they're like, "No, we're gonna do that." So we'll have to wait and see. But
Wait and see. Mm-hmm.
It's probably just going to be a piece of cloth with some wires that goes under that shoulder piece. So you're still going to have that plastic shoulder piece, and it's just going to be the back.
So Billy, what are your thoughts on this Superman here?
Okay, so I'm just hypocritical here. I was all in on that line from day one. I think I have every single figure, but then I missed Harley Quinn and I missed Wonder Woman. And then I realized that they are all in boxes except for Cable. Like Cable's the only one that's not in the box. I was like, I'm gonna clean off some of these shelves. I'm gonna get rid of a lot of stuff. I'm gonna put all my Revo figures up there. And then after I finally started, I don't know why it dawned on me one day, but I was just like, they all look like they're riding a horse, like they just got off. And I was like, I know they all look like that. I know this, but I don't know. For some reason, I was like, man, I guess I don't know if my tastes are changing or whatnot. Or there's a lot of things like I've been shifting on a lot of lines here lately, and I think if that was classic Superman, I might have bit the bullet on it, but
Right.
with the new 52. I don't know, man. I got that Deathstroke in, and I think that's just the best one they ever made. That figure is solid in every way. It's a phenomenal figure. And
If you like all the other ones, it blows my mind that you don't have the Harley Quinn, because I think that's one of the best ones.
She
they've
looks
ever
probably
done.
one of their best ones.
Figure
looks
of the
wonderful.
year.
Yeah, exactly.
She looks wonderful. Yeah, and I missed out on very important pre-orders somehow. I didn't get the brown Mothix Wolverine, which breaks my heart. All right, I'm not a big Wolverine fan, but I need the brown one, and he's gone. He's gone in the wind. I never got the Mothix Mando. I just kept missing things. So I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just not paying attention like I used to. But
You're too busy repairing toys. We get it.
it's full time. Almost.
We got a very generous super chat from Grumps. He says, Bill, thank you for fixing Cult of the Batman's custom Nightwing that I broke. Also, I hope Toymigos keep the great quality guests. Thank you, man.
Thank you. It's very nice. Very nice of you.
I like how he admitted that he broke it. That's awesome.
Well,
Like,
that-
Yeah, I like that. I respect
Honestly,
that.
that was the thing with the Gambit. The Mafex Gambit. I broke that on my own. Like that was all my fault. It was, I was trying to, the hips were real, like they were getting stuck, and I was trying to pop the leg off, and I just snapped the knee. I was just squeezing too hard and snapped the knee. And people would ask me like, "Oh, well, you could do this or that." I'm like, "No, I broke it. Like that was my fault." So, I'd sent it to Billy over here, and it's going to be his headache for a while. And he's probably be like, "Please don't ever send anything like this to me again."
Never.
Never.
Yeah. That's it's funny. Every time I get one that I haven't fixed, I will take it on. It's almost every single a guy emailed me yesterday, and he backed out because he actually found one. I told him to go looking, but it was like he's an old Indiana Jones figure. Like the 3 3/4 inch, like 5 points of articulation, and it looked like his hand got chewed off by a dog. And I was like, I looked at it, I'm like, you know what? I can resculpt that. There's like hardly any detail. I can do that and paint it for you. But I was willing to take that job on just because I've never done that before. And so sometimes I'll take those on. So it just leads me closer to being like, I fixed every single Mafex figure. I've never touched it. Yeah, so that'll be fun.
Nice.
Yeah, I hope.
No, because I've pulled figures out of the box, and yes, they have broke. Figures have taken shelf dives; they have broke. But it takes a real man to admit that he broke his figure. Thank you, Bat Force. Represent.
Yes, Bat Force. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So, Lago, Superman.
I got my first Revel Tech recently. I got the black and gold Iron Spider, and it made like one of the figures of the year for me. I love that thing. But I don't think I'm gonna pick this up. Like, I'm not a huge Superman fan, and like Billy said, he looks like he just came off a horse. His arms are kind of gorilla-like. They're very long, I feel like.
Very proportional.
Yeah, but it's this like really exaggerated look, which I appreciate. It's something different, and I like the paint job on it. I like the blues, the shiny blue, but it's not for me.
Okay, Chamba.
Yeah, it's a pass. It looks great. I think the colors that Lago mentioned are great, but I wasn't really super fond of this particular design as well. And that cape, not a fan. That split in the middle, it's just weird.
All right, Jesser.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about this before. I really do like this Superman. I think he, like Lago said, the paint looks cool. It's different. It's out of the box. I like the amazing Yamaguchis, but I miss the Batman. I missed it. So I can't complete my Trinity So I'm still thinking about acquiring this, but like I don't have Batman, so it's kind of hard to justify the purchase.
Javier
I don't
was
know.
here. He says it's the first time here for a live show. What's up, man? Welcome.
What up?
Javier is
What's going
here
on?
now.
Yeah,
Nice.
not was anymore.
He
More
is
back then.
here.
He is here. Heck yeah.
No, but going back to that Batman, I heard terrible things about the cape.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
It's-
awful things.
Yeah.
It's
But-
a wild thing, man. I got that one.
It's a
Got
jigsaw
Batman.
puzzle.
Yeah.
It's a puzzle. Mhm.
All right.
Bill, you thinking about keeping that Batman?
Snap.
I was literally about to say, I was like, we might talk, man. I'm literally thinking about
Nice.
Oh, there you
I'm thinking
go.
about cleaning out
Oh,
That's where deals
probably
are made.
90% of them.
ooh.
So,
Hit me up.
yeah.
All right, we got some images here of the Multiverse of Madness. Doctor Strange from SH Figuarts comes with a cloth cloak. Looks really good, actually. I'm fairly impressed with it. But not only did they show off this, but they threw in a couple little zingers there at the end. I think this thing went up for pre-order last night. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay. And
Yesterday.
it sold out fairly.
Yeah, it's
fairly
sold
fast.
out pretty much
Yeah.
most places.
Okay.
Head sculpt looks great too.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and talk about the Doctor Strange. Then we'll talk about the little little zinger here at the end. So, Billy, are you into the Figuarts MCU stuff?
I pick and choose. Man, I think if the pre-order sold out, then I missed this one, and I'm kind of I have the Mafex one on pre-order, and I'm like just chomping at the bit to get a hold of that one. This figure looks awesome, and the cape to me, like the cape it's funny to me, but the cape is the selling point because I would love like 3 of those things. Just to I love the character of the cape, man. It's like it's like the rug from Aladdin, like the carpet.
It's
Yep.
alive.
You know?
It's a character.
Oh man, I love him. I just love that cape, and that thing is so cool. I'm waiting for somebody to like one of these amazing seamstress people out here to like. When is that going to hit? Because this one even has like that cool checkered.
I was gonna say there's a nice texture to this.
Yeah, that little extra bit. And I mean, that just adds so much to something right there. That depth and to put the love into that character. This figure looks awesome. It looks really good. I do want it, but if I missed it, then I'll just probably settle for the Mafex at this point. I'd love it.
Lago.
No, I agree. I think one of the coolest parts about this is that cape. That cape looks really awesome, and the dragon fist that it comes with. But I don't really get the SHF movie figures. But this looks it's top of the line. The head sculpt's good. The sculpting on the clothing, I like the folds that they have there, and it comes with a bunch of accessories. So more power to the people that want to get this. This is awesome.
Heck yeah, Chamba.
Yeah, power to the people who managed to actually pre-order it yesterday, and those who can actually get it still. I think also the cape would look really cool on a Spider-Man.
Did someone say Spider-Man?
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
Jesser.
Oh yeah, just like Lago, I don't really MCU SH Figuarts that hard. So this is a pass for me, just in that aspect. But I mean, it's cool. I like it.
Okay. All right, now let's get to the little zinger here. It says friendly
Zinger.
neighborhood Spider-Man, amazing Spider-Man, SH Figuarts. Stay tuned. What do you think they mean by that, Billy?
I think we're probably gonna get a Black Widow.
I think you're right. Yeah.
I'm hoping that that what I've been telling all these people who are trying to get me to repair their old Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield figures, that I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
Because
sure you don't want to wait?
They're
come
coming.
on, man. They're coming.
Mhm.
They're like they're better versions are coming. Now if
They're
it means
breaking.
something for you, I get it. But come on, they're coming. Oh my gosh, that's actually very exciting. I if anybody knows me, they know I wasn't like I'm not a Spider-Man guy. I love Ben Reilly as the Scarlet Spider. That's just that's my Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But I really liked Andrew Garfield, and I only saw like the first one he was in. I didn't even see the second one. But and then this new movie that came out, and I was like, man, how do you not like? Is this guy not charming to anybody? And then of course, it seems like everybody kind of fell back in love with him, or found this new love for this character who's just friendly and nice, and not a dark character, not as dark. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm just really excited to see more.
Wait,
of him.
he's in the new movie?
No, The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, we're talking about the Amazing Spider-Man movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
What a weird assumption.
Yeah, that's so strange. Lago, please try and contain yourself when you talk about this.
Oh no, I'm excited. Yeah, that's it.
Good job, Lago.
I think Lago's more looking forward to Hot Toys.
You know it.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the hot
Yeah,
toys.
SH is one thing, but the Hot Toys, that's what's got him excited.
That's just
for
like
sure.
take my money. I don't care how much it is.
Mhm.
Take all my 112 figures. I don't care. I'm getting all the Hot Toys Spider-Man stuff.
Love it.
All right, Chamba.
Oh, I'm keen. Also, just please have bicep swivels. That's all. That's all SH figure. Just give me some bicep swivels on them.
Dude, I can't tell you how many people have asked me to. But can you mod that? Can you add bicep swivels? I'm like, you can add a cut. You're gonna have a weird robot.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you want the articulation that bad, you can do it. But we need
The
that
thing-
rounded.
It's honestly, the thing about that is like there's a couple of the older ones where they could have just implemented it in the elbow, which they have in certain figures, but they didn't. So I'm just like, either have it in the elbow or have it in an actual bicep cut, but just have them. That's all.
Yes.
SH figure. That's all.
I
But I'm
agree.
very keen. Very, very keen.
Jesser.
Yeah, let's do it. Bring it on. I'm down. No, for real, you guys. For real. I think figure arts, and
He
I'll
does.
Spider-Man it up. Let's do it.
Nice.
I love it.
I'm sorry. I was distracted. I was reading Cowabunga Dudes. He said, how does it scale with the Legends? And
Not very well. We'll put it.
they're a
that
little
way.
they're a
smaller,
little
right?
smaller.
Yeah.
They're a little
Yeah.
smaller. And then Papa was asking Lago, how does he like the Doc Ock? Which I'm assuming we're gonna get to here.
We'll get to
Okay.
it.
All right. We'll do that right now.
Right
then.
there.
Doing it now. We're doing it live.
Let's do it. Do it live.
All right. Have you seen these images yet, Billy, of this Hot Toys
I have.
Doc Ock?
Yeah, I saw this not too long ago. The likeness it's not too bad, I guess. That
Dude, the likeness is 100%. It's just why that smile? Like, give me
you caught him right in the middle of
something,
saying,
you know?
like, you caught him right
No.
in between the TER and Peter. Like he's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, yeah, like
Yeah.
it's there, but like interesting choice.
It's
is
there,
what
but
I
it's
gotta
not
say.
there. They're gonna fix some things. The sculptor already said that this is not the final design
Yeah.
for it.
And it never really is. most
It
of the
never
time.
is, and they usually fix these things.
Mhm.
There's something off. I'm with Billy. Like, why would they use this? Like, I wish he had like more of like a more serious face.
Yeah,
Like, this guy's gonna be like on your shelf fighting Spider-Man with a smile on his face.
like,
It's
He's
weird.
cheesing it out, right?
Yeah.
Just stand there going.
even a smirk, even that smirk that he had in the movie, that "Hello, Peter," like that's
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah.
it. And that smirk he's got, or even a grumpy face, because dude was mad. Like,
Yeah, he was
oh,
mad. He
Mhm.
was more mad in this movie than he was in Spider-Man 2. Like, he was always pissed.
He was such. I mean, you would be too if you had all that. He had a problem. He had a back problem
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
much all the time, and then
Pretty much.
but yeah.
But yeah, no,
No
it's,
fun.
I hope they
Can you
fix the head
enhance?
sculpt. Yeah. Enhance.
Yeah, can enhance. So he's like battle pose ready, diving in on Spider-Man with a smile right now.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
like,
he's
no,
happy. He's happy he gets to fight Spidey.
Okay.
He's actually
All right.
saying hi to him. That's all
Yeah.
he's doing.
Okay.
He's like, hey.
Hello.
Hey, Peter.
Like, I just feel like this would be a great alternate head. I mean,
Yes.
give me like 2-3 alternate heads, you know.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
asking for a lot
Menacing,
from Hot
smiling.
Toys.
Well,
They-
you know,
well,
they
they need-
charge
they-
what they charge, you know.
Yeah. Well, the pricing on this is pretty good. If you get the deluxe, it was like $350. You get the two types of arms as well. The nano gauntlet. Well, I can't. Spoiler alert.
Ooh.
But you get two different types of tentacle things, and you know, I'm agree with everybody. I wish they went with a more like not so happy face, you know. But we'll
Are the
see.
arms articulated?
Yeah, they're actually.
Each
They're
one?
using the
Gotta be,
dynamic,
yeah.
the dynamic stand that comes with the Hot Toys. You know that wire.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, so
Stand.
it's the arms are made of the same thing?
That's inside of it. Yeah,
That's dope.
That's cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
Very
that's
dope.
inside of it.
I
Very
mean,
dope.
if you cover up his head, that's pretty good.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
with the sunglasses,
sure.
he looks pretty good. With the
It'll
sunglasses,
get
he
fixed
looks
though.
good. Yeah.
You know the
it'll
final's gonna
definitely
look
get
better.
fixed. Yeah.
Well, if anything, you could always pose him with his back to you. Still
Yeah.
very impressive wingspan.
Again, I think he'll be fixed for sure once he's released.
Yeah.
Yeah. They always do this with Hot Toys.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, let's move right along here. Let's
Yeah.
see.
With that Hot Toys, I mean, you can't go wrong with it, you know. But like
It's the
that
version.
face, I don't know.
All right, so Sentinel's doing more Ronin Warriors. Is this correct?
Ronin Warriors,
Mm.
the powers in the armor. That was a
Yes.
song.
Copyright strike.
Yep. Boom.
Oh,
Shut
well,
down.
sorry. But yeah, this is isn't this when like they all share their powers? And he gets
Yeah.
this? Yeah.
Did you Ronin Warrior, Billy?
Man, I did when I was a kid. I still somewhere have like parts of my original Sage, and I wanted to go in on these, and when the first one dropped, it wasn't financially smart to do that at the time.
Mhm.
Unless I wanted to, and it was like it's either sell a bunch of stuff real quick and try to grab this or not. And so I kind of missed the boat on this line, and that sucks, man, because these are gorgeous.
So I want to actually pause you right there. I've been, I just want to take a time to kind of reflect on the time that we're in right now. For action figures, there's never been a better time to be an action figure fan than right now. We're getting everything we could possibly want. Yes, I'm sure there's some things that are like, oh, we want this, we want that. But
Always.
granted, like there's so much out there that like me, I can't even get all of the things that I want. Like I can't afford to get all the things that I want because there's so much good stuff out there.
Right.
We're in this like golden era of figures that people will look back on years from now and be like, oh man, that was such a craze back then. And and I think it's important to kind of like maybe kind of pause and stop and just kind of reflect and think about like, man, we get toys for not only like everything, but most of the stuff we get multiple lines for.
Yeah.
Like, how great is that?
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's bonkers.
Yeah.
And third party as well,
Yeah.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah, third parties. Insane
Yes.
Like anything you could want for the most part. Like, yes, I know there's some things out there, that people have wanted they haven't got yet. But like, if you look at the broad scope of things, like, man, it's just it's insane the amount of things that are coming out and are being announced on a daily basis that, unless you're like Adam puts it, oil prints rich, you can't get it all. And even if you did, did have just disposable income out the yin yang, like there's no way you'd be able to enjoy it all.
Yeah.
Because there's just such an abundance of good stuff.
Yeah.
It's just a great time to be a collector right now. Better than any other time. Like this completely destroys what toys were like when I was a kid. Like when I was a kid, I thought it was awesome, but man, it's got nothing on now.
Get it.
Like we've got Maplex doing crazy stuff. We got Marvel Legends just holding strong. We've got Mezco doing their thing. we got Figuarts, we've got, you could count the companies just one by one forever, but holy crap, man. Like, I mean, Lago, as a kid, did you, like, if you went back and told your younger self, like, dude, the figures for Dragon Ball, woo,
Dude,
have fun with them Irwins and those Super Battle collections.
I had Super Battle collection. It was just
Yeah.
this, and the shirt comes off, and I thought it was
You were like the
greatest
best.
thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine
Oh,
telling
man.
yourself as a younger kid, like, that's cool, but what I got's 10 times better. Like, just wait. Like,
Man.
or Billy, when you were a kid, someone walking up to you and saying, that Nightcrawler is cool, but there's going to be way better ones down the line.
You're gonna get one without suction cups pretty soon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Man.
Or they walk up to little Jesser and say, hey, man, all the horror figures you could want, you're gonna get them.
Wait, you're saying you're gonna give me more dinosaurs in 20 years?
Yeah. All the dinosaurs.
Yes. And Chamba, they're just gonna be like, yeah, man,
Everything.
everything you could want.
Everything. Yeah.
All of the everything's the Godzilla, the Ultramans, the Dragon Ball, like
everything.
all that stuff you're messing with right now, it's got nothing on what it's gonna be
Krillin.
in 10 years. Yeah.
Never would have thought.
Nope.
What's crazy is thinking back, like I had this little collection, and now it's a freaking room, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
you think about it, like I never thought I would have all this stuff everywhere.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
you
like
also
you were-
know,
and-
this never broke. This guy never broke.
I mean,
These
he's
figures didn't break. This is my original. This is my
Yeah.
first action figure. Like
Mm.
my mom got me this. This is my first toy. This is literally the one. And look at that,
I love how his legs are just swinging everywhere.
dude. This
Yeah.
thing went
Yeah.
everywhere.
But it's intact.
It's intact. I mean, you
Yeah.
only have 5 points of articulation. I would hate to see this thing break, but I would. Yeah, this is what Egon used to be.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
But you
now-
know, like back in the day, this is one of the things I think. I don't want to turn it into a negative thing, but like you would get something and you would take your time with it.
Yeah.
Now there's so many things constantly. You're getting so many things constantly. It's almost like you get it and like, what's next? You know?
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's like the
Absolutely.
only. That's the only,
Yeah.
like you appreciate what you have, but you don't really. At least me in my like what I do, I don't really go in depth. Like I had the symbiote Spider-Man back in the day that I would play with all the time, like
Mhm.
all the time, and I still have it. And like now I'm getting like a symbiote Spider-Man from Marvel Legends, Mayfex, and this and that, and I'm not going to give it as much attention as I gave the other one. It looks better and stuff, but
Let me
it's
ask
just-
you this: like, when you were a kid, did you get a whole wave? Did you go to the store and get a whole wave? Did you get one?
No way.
Oh,
Nah,
wait,
you-
what are you crazy? This is
I
what
had-
Christmas?
My grandma was cool. She's like, all right, you can get a good guy and a bad guy. You know what I mean?
Oh wow.
So I was like,
That's
all
cool.
right. But I mean, they were also like, things were affordable
Mhm.
for the most part. I mean, for most of us, I mean, we could you could get one.
Yep.
You
And,
get one.
Yeah, we're getting freaking now. How many we buying now? Like 7 figures, so we can build another figure.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Man, how spoiled are we?
We're
But
spoiled.
then, like,
yeah.
you even just buy those figures so you can build that bigger one. You don't even care about those other
Yeah,
ones.
you don't care about the other ones. You
You
just
know?
want to build the big one. Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
it's-
You know,
Nuts.
and we haven't even really touched on, the Hot Toys stuff either. It's like, no, like you're gonna have this, this 12-inch figure that's gonna
Mhm.
look really, really close to
It's pretty much the character.
yeah.
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 Like it's
It's
an insane time right now, and I wanted to reflect on it and kind of like, just take a pause and look around and go, oh wow, like
Yeah.
we get so much, and I get caught up in it too, where I'm like, oh man, there's so much, and then I'm like, oh well, what if we had this, or what if we had that, or what if they
Mhm.
brought this back,
Yeah.
that, you just get
It's I think it's funny. Like I always wonder what my mailman thinks. It's like he's constantly here, dude. The guy's here like at least 4 times a week, just
Oh,
with
yeah.
boxes with my name on them, and I don't know if he knows what's inside of them. I hope he doesn't know. So sometimes I'm like, I don't know.
Those busy
Even if they
seasons,
did, it
man.
doesn't matter.
Leave a cooler outside with like sodas and waters and like chips and stuff. I do that for them all the time.
yep.
They're
same
always
here.
here, man. I got repairs coming through all the time. It's like, hey, here, just something for your days. But I know you. Please don't throw. The other day, I noticed that UPS and FedEx dropped off something, and it was like it was raining outside, and it was just like in a puddle. And I was like, man, that's. But my mail lady, who I always hook up, she had all my packages from customers and whatnot wrapped in a trash bag, tied up, and put next to the door. I was like, that's respect. I was like, I respect you, and she respects me. I was like, that's awesome. Those people work hard to bring tons of stuff. Like you said, it's like, man, Hot Toys. What is this? Oh, there's nothing worse when the box, when something on the box has that print on it, and it says what what
it actually is.
I'm like, why are you putting this label? Stuff on the box.
Mezco Toys. Big Bad Toy Store. Big Bad Toy Store. It's like,
you know what's in there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I just got my pile of loot today, and big old box with BBTS like all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just plastered everywhere. Yeah. Like, you don't even ask what that is anymore. It's like, yep, it's just a bunch of toys.
And we've got a little basket that we put waters and energy drinks, and sometimes we'll put like canned coffees in there and chips and whatnot. And
oh man,
my packages are always where they need to be. And there's been times where it's like, oh, you weren't home earlier, so I just kept on to it, and I had to loop back around anyway, so I came back again just to make sure you got it. Oh, okay, well, thank you so much.
Just a little bit goes a long ways.
Yep, in the summertime it gets stupid hot, so I'll just take some ice and dump it in that little basket, and then they come walking up on, it gets to, easily 110 out here. Yeah. They come walking up to deliver that stuff. They're hot, man. They don't like, they get a little bit of AC in that milk cart, but they grab that ice cold water. It's perfect, or Gatorade or whatever. So
it'd be nice to know people there. The good people.
Have those electrolytes, man.
Nobody wants broke toys.
No,
except for me, I guess.
Billy wants all the broke toys.
I don't want
the broken figures. It's like, what?
Yeah. That's
Oh
cool.
man. All right. Well, I think we're about out of time for the night. So I wanted to thank you again, Billy, for taking time out of your day to come here and hang out with us, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for taking time out of your day to come do this, as always, every week. Love you guys. And thank the Chatmigos for coming and hanging out, man. Thank you, everybody, so much.
Absolutely. It's awesome.
Yeah, thank you for having us, Chaney. You're the one that you're the glue that keeps us together, man.
Oh no. My only hope is that this would continue if anything ever happened to me. So
what are we doing?
We're talking about what man?
I'm just saying. Anyway, thank you, everyone. As I mentioned earlier, if you've not checked out last week's episode of They're Not Dolls, check that out. That was a lot of fun.
Super fun.
Check out the TNTina review. Hopefully I can get another review out here in the next couple days, working on something else. So stay tuned. Check out the Discord. Always so much fun in the Discord. Come hang out. If you're not, if you haven't gone in there to check it out, the link is in the description below. I'm sure the mods will go ahead and post it in the chat as well. And stay tuned for Thursday night. We got an awesome show. We got Dwayne Shoots Toys. He's going to be stopping by to hang out with us on Thursday night. So that should be a lot of fun. Anything else you guys want to add before we head out of here?
I just wanted to say thanks to Bill for showing up. Thank you very much. I appreciate all the hard work you do. And you're my guy, man. I'll send you all my broken stuff from now on for sure.
I try to put out some. If you guys are out there and you're feeling like you want to repair your toys, I do have a lot of tutorials out there. I'm trying to get a lot more out. Chaney, you're doing a review. Like I just respect for that, because I know how much just that extra bit of time. Not only you're doing all of this, but then to get that review out, just to find the time, and man, you're a dad too. Like I just have that's all I got to deal with, So it's tough, man. I get it. So big props to that. But there's a lot of tutorials up there right now that I'm trying to get more out to you guys and stuff like that. So maybe you can fix your own stuff if you're feeling, Toychanic-y.
There you go.
That's awesome that you share that information with everybody.
I think so too.
I
And
love
where,
that about
For
you.
real.
where could we find that, and where can we keep up with you at, Billy?
On Instagram, it's Bill Maru Toychanics, no spaces, and then on YouTube, just youtube.com/Bill Maru. That's pretty much where I do almost all my business is on Instagram at this point, or it's through my website, billmaru.com, which is basically my Instagram linked with an email. It's
Okay,
very simple, very easy.
nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Jesse, how do we keep up with you, sir?
You can catch me on Instagram at Jurassic Jesser. There's actually one thing I wanted to say about that. Like, I want to give a shout out to all the content creators. Recently, Collect Jurassic got shut down on Instagram because he was just sharing some toys that he bought. Mattel shut him down because they thought it was content that was previous, like it shouldn't be shown, and I don't get it. There's a lot of content creators out right now that are getting shut down because of that. And if you guys just want to do like a tag, tag Collect Jurassic and Justice for Collect Jurassic and stuff like that, like it takes a community to help out. And it got me kind of second guessing about Mattel a little bit because because they were just offering free advertisement for them, and they shut them down, and it's just very confusing right now. So just show support to all your creators, everybody you follow, give them likes and all that stuff. Let them know that you enjoy their content and want to keep them around. And, that's about it.
Okay, awesome. And Chamba, where can we keep up with you, sir?
At the Chamba on Instagram and Twitter, and also on Discord.
All right. And Lago?
Find me on Instagram at Lago Figs and also on the Toymigos Instagram page.
All right. Well, with that being said, everyone, thank you again. I am Cheney180.
I'm Lago Figs.
I'm Chamba.
I'm Jurassic Jesser.
And I'm Bill Maru, following all the people that I haven't followed yet.
And Chatmigos?
Assemble!